Donald Trump has long been captivated by the icy expanse of Greenland. His fascination resurfaced in January 2025. He expressed a desire for the United States to purchase the massive island. Trump's words sent ripples across the globe, reigniting a debate that had simmered since his first term. He argued that Greenland held immense strategic value. He believed its acquisition was crucial for American security. Trump pointed to the changing geopolitical landscape. He emphasized the need for the U.S. to maintain a strong presence in the Arctic. The region's melting ice caps were opening new shipping routes. They were also revealing untapped resources. This made Greenland increasingly attractive to global powers. Trump saw it as a vital outpost in an era of intensifying competition. Trump's interest in Greenland was not solely driven by strategic calculations. He seemed to view the island as a valuable asset. He believed it could be acquired through a simple transaction. This simplistic approach ignored the complex history of Greenland. It disregarded the aspirations of its people. Trump's Greenland gambit was not a new phenomenon. In 2019, during his first term, he had floated a similar proposal. He had even gone so far as to cancel a state visit to Denmark. This was after the Danish Prime Minister dismissed the idea as absurd. The incident caused a diplomatic rift. It also cemented the perception of Trump as an impulsive and transactional leader. The 2025 iteration of Trump's Greenland pursuit followed a similar pattern. He made his intentions known through public pronouncements. He did so without engaging in any formal diplomatic channels. This approach was met with a mix of amusement and exasperation by international observers. It was seen as a sign of Trump's unorthodox and often disruptive style. The recurring nature of Trump's Greenland fixation revealed a deeper obsession with projecting American power. It highlighted his belief in deal-making as a primary tool of statecraft. This approach, however, often overlooked the nuances of international diplomacy. It failed to account for the historical and cultural sensitivities of other nations. Denmark, Greenland's protectorate, responded swiftly and decisively to Trump's pronouncements. Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen reiterated Greenland's autonomy. She emphasized that the island was not for sale. Frederiksen's statement was more than a simple rejection of Trump's proposal. It was a firm assertion of Danish sovereignty and a defense of Greenland's right to self-determination. Beyond diplomatic pronouncements, Denmark also took concrete steps to reinforce its commitment to Greenland's security. The Danish government announced a significant increase in its Arctic defense budget. This move signaled Denmark's determination to protect its interests in the region. It served as a clear message to Trump that his attempts to buy Greenland were unwelcome and would be met with resolute opposition. Denmark's response to Trump's overtures highlighted the complexities of Arctic geopolitics. It underlined the importance of diplomacy and respect for international norms in navigating the increasingly contested region. The situation served as a reminder that even in the face of great power ambitions, smaller nations could assert their sovereignty and defend their interests. At the heart of this geopolitical drama lay Greenland and its people. Greenland, with its vast territory and untapped resources, found itself caught between the ambitions of global powers. Yet, for Greenlanders, their homeland was more than a strategic prize or a bargaining chip. It was their ancestral land, their home, and the foundation of their identity. Greenland's premier, Mute B. Egede, echoed Denmark's stance, affirming that Greenland was not for sale. However, Egede also expressed a desire to strengthen cooperation with the United States on matters of mutual interest, particularly in areas such as defense and resource development. This nuanced approach reflected Greenland's desire to chart its own course, balancing its relationship with Denmark and its aspirations for greater autonomy. The Greenland saga served as a stark reminder that the Arctic was not merely a geopolitical chessboard where great powers could maneuver at will. The region was home to indigenous communities with their own histories, cultures, and aspirations. As the Arctic continued to melt, both literally and metaphorically, respecting the voices and interests of those who called it home would be paramount.